Hello, and welcome back to Redneck Snack and Food Reviews. Hey there, all you cool kittens. Carol fucking Baskin! Alright, I covered all three of the things I needed to cover. I'm sure by now y'all know what we're doing here. The Cakebites Tiger King theme review. We got tiger cakes and kitten cakes, and hello all you cool cats and kittens. I didn't kill my husband. I'm a sweet old lady that rides her back and loves her kitty cats just like any kitty cat lover would. No, you don't. You done killed all them cats, and you done killed your husband. You trying to take my Sue from me. You throw me in jail. You stupid. Okay, I ain't gonna do no more of that. Anyways, tiger cakes, kitten cakes. Kitten cake's gonna go first because I prefer chocolate, and I prefer the Tiger King over Carol Baskin. And so that's that. You know what I find ironic is how Joe talked about how it takes like a special type of breeding to make the white tigers, and I don't even think that Carol. I don't think she's supportive of white tigers. I don't even know if she owns a white tiger. I think that's one of the things she actually stands against is that type of breeding, which I love white tigers. Those are cool, but I just that's interesting. Not nitpicking or anything. Well, I am nitpicking, but not trying to be over dramatic with that. But anyways, before we get to this review, I think it's going to be a pretty short review. I just want to ask y'all to go ahead and give this video a like, a comment, and a share. Subscribe to my YouTube if you haven't. Check out my Instagram, Redneck Snack and Food. So why am I reviewing these when they're pretty much the same flavor as any old party cake bite or chocolate cake bite? Well, here's why. Because every time Cakebite does something new, people are like, there's a new audience of people that are like, I've never had Cakebites. What are they like? And so before they buy, they may want to see what it's like. Before they go to the store, they may want to see what it's like. So I'm here to do that. Of course, I'm sure there's other people reviewing it. But I just want to give y'all a good idea because I get new fans every now and then, and they may have never had Cakebites. So I just want y'all to know, every time a new Cakebite comes out, even if it's like a repetitive flavor and it's just a new theme, I'm here to tell y'all what it's like. And sometimes these things aren't always moist. Most of the time they are, but one time when I got the orange cream Cakebites, they were dry. So that I do want to be able to review it and tell you accurately what my experience is like, just in case, you may have the same experience. But anyways, kitten cakes first. Because nobody likes Carol Baskin. I don't like Carol Baskin. I got pissed off when she got the land from Jeff. And I don't like Jeff particularly, but I much prefer Jeff to Carol. I really would love to see Carol go to jail. I don't know why Joe hasn't, exposed all these people like he said he would. Because it would help him with his jail sentence thing. It would narrow his jail time significantly. Anyways, if you have not seen Tiger King, you have missed out. You need to go see it ASAP. I hope we get another Tiger King-esque documentary series. Maybe they just change like the story arc. They do, because we got more than just Oklahoma and Florida out here with Tiger and South Carolina. We need to explore I want to know if there's these things going on in California. That would be really interesting, is if we had these types of people in California, in Texas. Heck, I don't know. Well, you can't really have this stuff up north. But it'd be interesting to see if there is anyone that's trying it up north and see if they could do a documentary on how that goes, because I feel like that's got to be a torturous situation for any animal that's supposed to live in the wild and in good conditions. I would think up north in the winter that would be hell. So I know they do have zoos up north, but I reckon that they have some way of keeping the environment really nice for those animals. But again, they mistreat animals every day. Anyways, I don't want to ramble on too much more. Let's just go ahead, try Kitten Cakes, Tiger Cakes card review. You know, if you haven't seen Tiger King, go watch it. If you don't want to watch it, fine. Maybe just go rewatch it. I watched a little bit. I rewatched a little bit, just because I was a little bit bored, and it's funny. It's got some funny elements, even though it's horrifying. It is quite funny. So here we go. So this has got blue, yellow, and purple, and then white icing. So it's got rainbow sprinkles, rich white chocolate coating, raspberry jelly, and fun party cake is what they label this as. Now, what's the reasoning behind the colors? Probably not much reasoning. I guess this is some of the typical colors you would see Carol Baskin wearing. I know she wears a lot of blue, I would think. And then her hair is blonde. But I don't really know where purple comes from, where purple comes in the mix. But I guess I'd have to rewatch. But it is flashy, and she would wear some flashy clothing, just like Joe would. But you can see for the tiger cake, that's obviously it looks like a tiger. This is more like a festive type of thing. So I'm rambling on a little too much. Here we go. Let me pop this in my mouth and tell you what it's like. Wasn't as moist as usual. It's still got its rich elements. It tastes like your typical cake bite, like the original. They got a original flavor, and it's got raspberry jelly. That raspberry jelly, it's really good, and like it might freak people out at first to be like, why do they make cake with raspberry, like with vanilla icing and then like raspberry jelly? Like, why can't they just make it a regular vanilla? But it adds a really interesting aspect that makes that product unique, and it's enjoyable. Now, would I give it a 10? No, I'd give it an 8. Because, again, it's got that weird factor. And it's pleasing and it's rich. But it wasn't quite as moist as usual. And I think, you know, it's a really good product. But I just don't think it's the most amazing thing I've ever had, you know. But it's really good cake. So then we've got Tiger Cakes. Last time I had a cake bite, before this review, they came out with Americakes. And that thing was so rich. It was like vanilla and then chocolate icing and chocolate filling or whatever. That was so good, guys. So I have high hopes on this one being very similar, maybe even more chocolatey. And I gave that a 10. I gave it a 10 last time. We're going to see if this is worthy of a 10 or not. Feels a little bit more moist than the other one, than the Kitten Cakes. But there you go. My dog, hey dog, don't play with that. My dog's misbehaving. But anyways, yeah, there's what that looks like. Cool little chocolate stripes. And so here we go. I'm going to pop this one in my mouth. Again, really good. For some reason, I just felt like the one from a week ago was kind of a little bit better. The Americakes, a little bit better. Maybe it's because one had chocolate icing and the other is vanilla with chocolate cake. Maybe I just think the chocolate icing with the vanilla cake just works better. Different ratios of flavor. But no, that was good too. I enjoyed that. That was pleasant. And I do recommend this one over the Kitten Cakes for many reasons, including taste. I'm going to give it a 9. Just slightly better than the Kitten Cakes. Both are good. I recommend both. If you're a Tiger King fan and you just want to enjoy this experience, go for it. I know there's probably people out there that are just going to buy the boxes and not open them at all, and that's cool too. I'm kind of tempted to keep the boxes, but I think I'm just going to throw them out once that's done. And yeah, so that's it. That's my review. I'm not sure if I'll have anything else today. I don't think I'm going to go eat any fast food, so I don't think I'm doing anything like that. But yeah, that's what I got, and I'll see y'all around.